feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
All right, we will see. Oh, I see Royce the 5'9" in the chat. He says, I believe he told on himself about the cat. Did he? No, he didn't. Did he? Charleston White animal abuse. And let me tell you this. I don't know if what he's saying is what he thinks is entertainment or whatever. Let me just say this for me. I'm not a huge animal fan, but I sure do love my dogs. And I ain't never know how much I could love until I got 4 dogs. Y'all should know I love them. Because my boy got hit by a fucking car, and I'm down 60 racks to spending on just trying to make sure he good. A nigga playing with my dog, I would take his life with no hesitation. I look at my dogs as, to me, more valuable than a lot of these niggas out here. So I love my dogs to another level. And I don't have no hatred towards animals. I'm gonna just hold my comments on the stuff that Charleston has said about animals in general, because I don't, he does this thing. I don't know if it's a character versus his real. But we ain't fucking with no cruelty towards animal shit. You know what I mean? I spend more times with my animals than I spend with people. That's a fact. So they're my source of protection, happiness, joy, sorrow. They're part of my family. So I can't co-sign really anything that Charleston said. And I was actually hoping that if something had happened, I wouldn't see so many videos of him speaking about glorifying hurting animals. But I'm gonna reserve my comments until I really know exactly what's going on. Yeah. Damn, Charleston. Fuck. Hey, Drill, do me a favor. If you're gonna clip anything about the Charleston White shit, please omit anything where he's talking about hurting animals. I'm not into that. Yeah, I don't want that on my YouTube at all. In another note, Charleston White, there was a body cam that came out of him a couple years ago. I guess he got arrested for having a loaded weapon.
What about drug use?
No, no drug use.
No drug use? Not even marijuana?
Yeah, I smoke marijuana.
You ever smoke in the car? That little guy?
Yeah, little guy.
That's it? Is there anything else illegal?
Now, I got to give you the little pre-warning to this. I'm going to put it at 1.5 speed. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Yo, they said Charleston White got pulled over and did a whole podcast on the side of the road. This is funny. He did do a whole podcast on the side of the road. And now, this is from 2020. Was he popular in 2020? I think I interviewed him 2022. But anyway, Charleston been Charleston. This is when Charleston had long hair, but he got pulled over, subsequently got arrested after they searched the car. But during the whole thing, he gives them a whole podcast. Listen to this shit.
You inside the car.
On an afternoon in 2020, Irving police officers noticed a white BMW breaking several traffic laws. When they ran the plates, they realized the car belonged to Charleston White, a well-known community activist. What seemed like a routine traffic stop was about to take an unexpected turn. The tension grew as officers approached, with the air thick with anticipation. What could have been just another ticket soon became something much bigger. You won't want to miss what happens next.
Yeah, I was on my way. Oh, but they support the blue, bro. It's good, because I do too. Let's see what they say. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, man?
No, man. I'm Officer Becerra there in the police department.
Yes,
the reason
sir.
you've been stopped, sir, was ran your tags and shows no insurance.
Oh, man.
Yeah, do you got insurance and a driver's license, please?
Oh, man, I just rushed out of the house. Man, picking my daughter up from the school down here, man. I think I left everything at the house, man.
Even a driver's license?
Man, I just got dressed, man, tying my shoes up, dropping one kid off at school. Hold on, man. Yeah, I really got
Well, I don't need this one. I just need a driver's license after this. I'll hand this back to you, sir.
I ain't got it on.
Do you have an ID or anything with you?
You want my license number?
When the officer arrived, Mr. White appeared to not have active car insurance, nor did he have his driver's license. The officer took his name verbally and ran it through the NCIC, National Crime Information Center system.
It's Charleston, first name?
Yeah, Charleston Jamal. See, I rushed out the house, dropping CJ off, and left my mom. Yeah, goddamn. And I had money for man shoes. I had the new ID on.
What's it?
Hey, when you said expired?
It doesn't have anything on the computer at all. So this is a valid policy, right? Old American?
It should be, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be.
All right, man. I'll give them a call. If they say it's good, then I'm good. Okay. If they say it's not good, then it's gonna be a ticket.
Man, God.
All right. That's how it is, man. We don't really play here in Irving with no insurance. It's automatic ticket. All
I
right.
understand. Well, you see what's on the back of my window, so I do it.
I hear you,
so,
man.
So, yeah, so I understand. So yeah, if it's not showing, it ain't showing. Baby,
Okay.
did you
Yo,
pay?
Charleston, this is the point. You should have let this cop know. Hey, I know a nigga who killed somebody. If you let me out of this ticket, I'll solve that murder for you. That's what Charleston be saying. He said he keep at least 3 murders and knowing who did it. That if he get in a jam, he could snitch on them niggas.
Hey, baby. Yeah, she changed credit card, so go on and run it.
So are you saying it's not valid?
Not valid. She just said she changed credit card.
Okay.
Not valid.
All right, man. Do you have any outstanding warrants? I'm assuming not, right?
No, I ain't got
You ever been arrested for anything?
Yeah, man. Shoots, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
When was that?
Man, that was, got into it with some gang members, man. A community activist came down into the neighborhood after making some threats, pointed a gun at him, man. So, getting to leave the property, they went back and called the police on me. So I haven't been indicted yet, so.
Okay. Well, all right, man. Hopefully it works out for you. Okay, dude?
Yes, sir.
What about drug use?
No drug
No
use.
drug use? Not even marijuana?
Yeah, I smoked marijuana.
You ever smoke in the car?
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah, last night.
You know if there's anything in there right now? So don't dig, dude. I'm just asking. That little guy?
Yeah,
That's it?
That's it, man.
Yo, my boy just handed them the, yo, here's a weed. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Charleston. At least, Charleston's at least keeping it a bean. That nigga didn't even let them search the car. He handed over the weed.
That's all you have?
all I got, man.
All right, man. Fair enough. Let me check on a few things, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes honesty does work with these cops because they're used to doing so many liars. You just be honest with them. They're like, if they could excuse it. Now, granted, if it's something they can't excuse, which I don't know if they could excuse. If weed is illegal, I don't know if they could excuse a small quantity or not.
That's a good driver's license number, right? And it's going to come back to that address? All right, bud. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back with you.
Let's skip past this.
He said he's been arrested for assault with deadly weapon. He's still facing. You got that little bit of weed on you? I got to search the car and your person, okay? Is there anything else illegal inside the car?
I got a little 25 on it.
Okay, where's it?
Yo, if he never gave the cop the weed, like, if he boofed the shit, I guess. Like, if he did something with it, other than, him respecting and loving law enforcement led to the search, and the search turns up more shit that gets him locked up.
Is it on you? Okay, we'll just leave it there for now, all right? Anything on your person?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead and drop the phone.
Okay. Baby, I gotta drop the phone. Man, can I get my daughter situated while y'all do
Not yet, man.
Okay.
Where's your daughter at?
She's at the school.
All right, yeah, not right now, okay? Let's deal with you.
Okay.
Good, drop your stuff.
Can I put this in the...
We'll just leave it up here, okay? You want to hop out for me?
I got a knife in my pocket.
Okay. I'm just going to detain you for now. All right, you're not under arrest or anything else. Just this pocket, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else on you, okay?
No, sir. That's it. Can of mace.
35. You cannot push. You said a can of mace?
Yes, sir.
Where's that mace at?
Right.
But I'm just going to put it in the bag so I don't lose any of your stuff, okay?
Yes, sir. That's not illegal, is it?
No, it's not. 10-4, thanks. I want to make sure everything's out of your pockets, man, and then we'll go from there, okay?
I understand you guys' job, sir. Yes, sir.
Why are you so prepared, man?
Man, I got a lot of threats, man. I went viral. I walked into the police department, man. After I do a lot of community work, and I went to the police department, man. A lot of killings going on in the city. Spoke out against the Crips and the Bloods. So somebody did a viral video of me saying that I snitched on the Crips and the Bloods, and just went all across the country. So I've been getting a lot of death threats, man.
Okay.
On my life.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Worth.
Okay.
And my daughter goes to school right up here at the school up here, man.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pick her up. Just drop my son off at work. I run a community center out there in Fort Worth called Hype Youth Outreach. So I do a lot of work in the community, man, stand against a lot of gang violence. So I get a lot of kills upon my life. So
That's good, man.
I've got over 100 threats, man, over the last. I just had to go to the police department and make some threats. So against the Harvey Street Crips and 4 Trade Gangster Crips.
Yo, that nigga just naming he just naming gangs. That's my nigga. Yo, this trade Crips, this trade gangsters.
I just had to go to the police department and make some threats. So against the Harvey Street Crips and 4 Trade Gangster Crips, the Pyro Blood.
So you're out here trying to do good, and they're threatening you.
Man, my biggest, and then I embraced the police department, so I do a lot of community work on, advocating for.
Mr. White, can you face the car for me real quick?
Advocating for,
I ain't gonna lie. The way how Charleston talking, I thought it would be like, all right, nigga, go on home, man. You fuck with us, we fuck with you.
better relationship with us with the police department, man. So my message is, my greatest threat when I walk out of this door isn't a police officer that's looking to do me in the harm and trying to claim me. It's another black guy that looks like me, so I speak out against the black on black violence.
I ain't gonna lie. He said my greatest threat is not a police officers, it's a black guy who look like me. Nah, he got some rhetoric. But I ain't gonna lie, these cops don't care.
Yeah, just grab a seat right there, man, if you want.
Yeah, man. So of course I get called a coon, I get called a sellout. So if you let me show you on my phone, man, I can show you. I went it's over 500,000 views, man. Of me saying I'm tired of the gang violence. They're giving the kids drugs, they're giving kids guns.
You know the funny thing is, my boy is trying to rap out of it. Yo, these niggas over here searching his car, trying to like make sure they put him in jail. Yo, we kind of get to realize the police is really nobody's friend. You know what I mean? Like, you might be an assistant to their objective if you were cooperating at a time, but they're not your friend. You know, they're trying to find out if you're doing wrong too. You know?
So man, my license plate.
What's this on?
35 inch, guys. Can you run the same individual all the way, see if he has a prior felony conviction with a gun in the car?
Now, they're in Texas, so I think you could have a gun in the car, but they're trying to see if he has a felon.
So yeah, man, I spoke at city council Tuesday, made the mayor, man, I do a lot of community.
Yo, my nigga is trying. Yo, he is giving a podcast on the side of the street, though. I gotta be honest.
So I'm very much well known in Fort Worth for the work that I do in the stop sign service. So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I hear that's a rough area over there.
Man, that's 76105 zip code. Yes, it was going to be rough in Fort Worth.
So is that where you're originally from?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Born and raised. Yeah, born and raised. Used to be a trouble kid myself.
Okay.
God allowed me to make some bad shit decisions and choices in life, man. Ended up in the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. Spent most of my teenage life there. Got out in 1998, haven't been back to prison. It wasn't until I started having children that I started wanting to do something different in life. Never been raised by a man, never been spanked by a man, never been disciplined by a man. I didn't first get a hug from a man until I landed in juvie hall. So at times as a kid, going to juvie hall was okay, man, because I found a father. Got out, man. My oldest brother, he's serving 99-year prison.
I ain't gonna lie. What he's giving the cops right now, Charleston charged 10 bands for it. Let me tell y'all podcasters, man. Yeah, up and coming podcasters who want Charleston on your platform, 10 bands, all right? Gotta find something. What's this? Nah, they looking.
Retired from General Motors, man, God-fearing. But that lack of
Trust me, I didn't back up. I went forward. He's still going.
Growing up in the black culture, you grew up believing that going to prison is a
You know what's crazy? They ask him no question yet.
Man,
They said that's a tough area. He went on a 10-minute spiel.
Dad go, you watch your uncles go. You spend the night over your buddies' houses, their dad's in prison. Nobody's coming back saying anything bad about prison. Nobody. You turn on the television, you see it, it's glorified in the videos. You put on your headphones, it's propagated in the music. So with that young, impressionable mind, you grew up thinking that's the life. So I went in this institution, man, never had been exposed to the gangs. Got into the institution and said, man, this gang shit is everything I'm looking for. So I joined the gang, started writing home, telling mom, I don't believe in Jesus no more. Took on that gang culture mindset. Thought we was hardcore. But as I got older, I realized, man, we were just hurt kids.
One cop listening, the other cop trying to find a way to put him in jail. Because put it like this, if they're not trying to look for, like, they would have been like, we're not even going to search your car. You good. Just go ahead, bro. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Unc had some cash over here. Y'all see Unc with the cash? Oh, shit. Unc had them bands on him. Oh, nah, don't steal Unc's cash now. Nah, they're looking hella hard through this car. Oh, they got the Blickiana. Y'all see the Glockiana over here?
Got out in 98, man. My record was sealed. Don't have any felony convictions. But when I came back...
I ain't gonna lie. We be talking to the cops like this is training day. Like, they gonna give us the gun back and be like, all right, go ahead, nigga.
My community, the African-American culture is negative, right? Everything that we...
Yo, Hemi in the chat going crazy with the gifted subs. Yo, he's gifted memberships to some of the people who are watching on the King Akademiks channel. Yo, Hemi, I'm gonna leave it up to you. I want to give some type of benefit to everybody who becomes a member on the King Akademiks channel, also the Academy HQ. What should we do for everybody on YouTube who becomes members? Please let me know.
Get is negative. The rap music, Master P had just dropped Ghetto Dope, taught you how to cook crack from step 1 to step 10. So here it is, I'm locked up from 14 to 21. Man, when I get home, I'm still 14. Even though I'm 21, I don't know how to talk to girls. So I spent most of my 20s trying to find an identity, hanging out with this guy, hanging out with this guy, hanging out with this nigga here, just trying to find an identity. And through fatherhood is where I found my identity. Through fatherhood is where I found identity.
So how many kids you got?
I got 2. I got a 16-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Their mom just went to jail. They live out here in Irving. Their mom just went to jail, man. I think she was on the run for a couple of years for probation violation. So I got custody of the kids, married. So finish my story, right?
Damn, nah, he's volunteering the story. Hey, I'm wondering if, like, is anyone in here from law enforcement? When somebody starts talking like this, do you think that they're saying like this because they're genuinely a good guy, or you're thinking, yo, this thing is talking like this because he's fucking guilty? Yo, he's trying to distract us from the fact that he probably got a decapitated head in the trunk.
Went to pre-law school, went to Texas Western pre-law school, man. Just had a vision of working with children. Many of my buddies.
Juice, thank you for the sub.
Got locked up at 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15. And ended up doing 19, 20 years. So I started a youth organization. It's called Hype About Hype Youth Outreach. We started going back into the juvenile system, going into the schools, working with the probation departments. There was an incident that happened in Fort Worth where a woman by the name of Jackie Craig, son, she was arrested for calling the police to grab the son by the neck. That is where I learned to embrace the police department. Rather than
Cameron says, I'm a member of the NAACP, but free Sue serve. All right, my brother, okay.
Aligning with the African American community with the hate. We hate police, we hate police. I thought it was a great opportunity, man, for us to bridge the gap. So I took a chance, man. I started meeting with, at the time was the president of the Police Officers Association, a guy by the Rick Van Houten. I met with him. Chief Joel Fitzgerald was the chief at the time. I started developing relationships with Deputy Chief Hauser. Chief Krause, who's now the chief at the time. I literally started developing genuine relationships with them. So I embraced when they brought the procedural justice to the city. So I sat one time in a meeting and I heard.
Yo, chat, have you ever talked your way out of a ticket? The closest I've ever got, let me see. I talked myself out of a speeding ticket recently. And I ain't even gonna give too much details because I think that officer looked out. Pulled me over. He definitely had me. I think that the speed limit was 35. I was doing like 50 something. I was coming back from a club. And so he pulled me over. He's like, yo, he's like, you were speeding. And I said, because I seen the car, but it's one of those, the cop cars that blend in with the dark. So right when I passed him, I'm like, fuck, I just went past this. And that car I was driving in, like some of them have the radar shit. I could tell if they're lasering me. So when he came out, I said, yo, bro. So I just told him the truth. So I told him, I was like, yo, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. And I said, because I gave him license registration. I said, dog, yeah, I was kind of low key. This is going to sound mad fat, but it's true. It's true. I was heading somewhere. So I'd ordered food. This is going to sound mad fat. I ordered pizza. It's going to sound so fat. I ordered pizza, right? I ordered pizza to the crib. We're leaving the club. People with me in the car, they're super drunk. So like that's like, pizza good like type of food for that. I'm trying to beat the delivery nigga to my house. So I'm kind of speeding a little bit. But he had 3 minutes. I looked at when I should get at the house and I look when he should be there. It's like 3 minutes. So I was speeding a little bit. So I tell the cop that and I literally say to him, I swear, I don't know if he noticed me. Maybe he noticed who I was. I don't know. Like I don't use the nigga. You know who I am. Like you really going down. So I say to him, I said, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just pulled over like 2 days ago, whatever. In that town, I say, yo, bro, which this is true. I said, dog, how much I pay in insurance? Because in my insurance bill, real talk, like I don't know about these other niggas, but y'all see my cars. So for insurance, I pay every 6 months. I just paid outright. It's like 15 or 20,000, like 20,000, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm already paying 20 bands, bro. Like for every 6 months to have all these cars. Like, bro, like you give me a speeding ticket, just gonna like violate. And he liked the car low key, and he was just like, he's like, where? I said, bro, and I literally said to myself, you definitely caught me speeding, but I said, if you could give me a ticket for anything, you could give me a ticket for anything else on the car, I'd gladly take it, just not a moving violation. Because in Jersey or where I'm at, if it's moving, your insurance going up. Now, they could give you 50 other tickets for non-moving shit. Nobody cares. So I don't care about the money. It's just about when I got all speeding supercars that my insurance is like, nigga, you probably doing a racetrack around New Jersey. So they were probably going to put up my fucking thing by 10 grand or something like that just off a ticket. And I got my mom cars underneath it too. So I got all my cars, my mom cars, and some other. Anyway. And the cop was nice. The cop liked the car. He asked me about it, whatever. I was mad, cool, cooperative. And he came back. He didn't tell me what he was going to do. He said, bro, I gave you these other tickets here. Yo, just slow down. And so I did get a ticket, but like I was mad happy, nigga. I spent like $200 on the tickets or whatever. I was mad happy because if it was a speeding ticket, I was cooked. Well, not cooked, but just like your insurance finds it out and just like fries you. So, but the dude was cool. So I guess I don't know if I finessed my way out of it. I told him I was just like, bro, please, if I know you gotta do your job, just give me any ticket than a speeding ticket. I'll gladly take it. Anything. Just please. You could be 30 of them. Just please. And he was good. He was good with it. You know what I mean? Like, low-key, I still want to tell that cop thanks. He was a really cool dude. I kid you not. Anyway.
Our department.
1 second, Mr. White.
Somebody said $20K for insurance? Yes, nigga. Yeah. Half of these things, like, let me tell you. Well, I'm not like some of these other guys, and not to expose everybody in the game. You know, most times when you see a lot of these guys with a lot of cars, they leave half, like, for example, I haven't driven my R8 or Lambo or even the Maybach in 2 months. What these niggas do, they put these cars on. Like I own them. Like, well, if you lease them, they gotta be insured because you don't own the car. If you finance them, you don't own the car. Got to be fully, whatever. For me, I own them. So a lot of rappers, when they do own cars, they'll be like, oh, I drive these this month or these 3 months. So they'll put them on and take them off the plan. Me, I leave them on the plan the whole time. Obviously not the smartest thing, but I just feel it's too much. Like, nigga, if I want to drive the Lambo this month versus in January, who gives a fuck? And for me, I'm like, yo, don't buy the cars if you got to be cheap with the cars. Like, it just makes no fucking sense. Like, don't buy these cars and complain about the gas or insurance. So it's like that. I'll give you a tidbit. There was a whole drama. Well, not really drama, because I haven't really crashed no cars. Actually, no crashes. The first insurance I got with my cars, I didn't know this, and hopefully I could give y'all some information. Some car dealerships or car insurance companies only certify up to, they have a certain amount of debt they will take, or not debt, but like when I first bought the Lambo and the R8, those are cars that after taxes I paid $300,000 each. When I called insurance, they gave me temporary insurance, then they called me back 3 days later. That I could drive it off, or not drive it around, but because they got delivered to the crib. Then they called me back and they said, we don't underwrite cars that cost anything over $150,000. So essentially they were telling me, bring your expensive ass cars and put it on your house insurance or somewhere else, nigga. So if you have Geico, you're not putting a Bugatti on Geico. Like, Geico's not doing it. Like, you're not gonna have Geico, Progressive, State Farm, and put a Bugatti on them. They're not doing it. You're gonna have to use some big boy insurance for it, which I didn't know. Like, I was thinking, y'all niggas cover all type of cars. It was like, no, we don't. So the insurance they gave me was, we insure up to $150,000. So they say, if that car is written off, it's $300,000. We'll give you $150,000, and we wipe our hands clean with it. You deal with the rest. We don't give a fuck. So I was like, God damn, that's kind of weird. But that's kind of, car insurance companies are kind of odd. I don't know if you guys knew that. But they literally told me that for, even a Maybach, because I use that at least temporarily. They're like, hey, we did the MSRP on the value of the car. The car is I think it was like $210. We only do $150. Are you good with that? Okay, we're sending you a waiver. Sign off that if you crash it today, we send you $150,000, but we're not paying off $210. So go put it somewhere else. Somebody said I went over this already. Did I? I don't know if I told y'all.
I heard our department explain what procedural justice was to that, and I heard all the pastors, man, they was rejecting that shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, car companies, like, your house insurance probably won't, but even house insurance. When I first bought this house, so I bought this house, it was 1.5 or 6. Now it's valued at It's 2.4. I've gained $1 million in equity because I bought it during the best time ever, during the pandemic, when shit was like right before everything went crazy. They wouldn't insure the house. So, I didn't have a mortgage. I bought it cash. I buy most things cash. So because I didn't have a mortgage and I own it, like if I had a mortgage through the bank would get insured on it, because the bank has all these big contracts. I own the house. So I go to them by saying, hey, what's up? And I got turned down by 3 companies for, like, 2 of them was that they didn't want to underwrite that. And one of them was for my pool. Like, they didn't like that I have a 10-feet pool with a diving board. They were like, yeah, somebody gonna die. We're not gonna pay that. Fuck out of here. And then I found one company that was able to say, oh, okay, well, all right, we're cool. All right, they'll do it. So insurance companies are kind of like scams, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they figure out what they want to cover, and then they kind of violate you for the price. Sad.
Yeah, so I'm saying, man, it's supposed to be Christ-like, man. It didn't sit right. So, man, I stood up and my mother pastor was in there, and I said, say, man, all of y'all complaining, but excuse my language. I said, man, we don't see none of y'all niggas in our neighborhood. All y'all don't speak out against the gang violence, the black, we don't see none of that. But all of our mothers, so I was able I was shunned by my community.
All right, so they find the gun. Let's see what's up.
But my city leaders embrace me. I'm a young emerging leader. I'm radical at times. I curse. I use the N-words with my people. But I wake up every day to feed children, to right a wrong that I've done. I was with 3 guys who were, my money just flew out.
Here. That was it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The other one, that other money.
Yeah.
Yo, my boy got one eye, but he see everything.
I got it.
Yeah, you see the other money instead for
Yeah. I'm gonna shut the door so. There you go.
So yeah, man. So I started this youth organization. So here it is. I'm stuck in the middle between the department and the community. The community turned against me. So man, that's why I got that gun.
Yo, these cops are
But to give me an opportunity, I can show you on Facebook. You can call the police department. I just went to gang in and say, hey man, the Crips are threatening me, the Bloods are threatening me. You look at my videos, man. Every day I'm up in the morning promoting fatherhood, saying, man, you niggas don't spend time with your father. You niggas are destroying our neighborhood. The Crips and the Bloods are our enemies. It ain't no gun ho time. How can we say anything about anybody when we self-inflict? These wounds are weak. So, man, I got a strong message. So, man, my life is in danger. Malcolm died. Malcolm X. Black people killed him. As long as he was talking about white people. As soon as Malcolm started saying what we needed to do, that, hey, man, Elijah Muhammad is a pedophile.
Now, I think what we got to realize is that Charleston White talking to these cops, like they have some type of stake in trying to better the community other than doing their job. Like, they don't give a fuck what Charleston's saying. They're just doing their job. And even if Charleston's saying some shit that seems inspirational for what you could do as a community leader, they're looking at it like, nigga, we don't give a fuck.
He's sleeping with underage girls. They killed him. So whoever comes through the black community is speaking the truth about black people, man, our lives are in danger. So you Google my name, you'll see when I do training for the United States Department of Homeland Security. I used to be a pimp. I pimped on my children's mother. When I saw my daughter being born, man, God did something on the inside of me. I changed my life. Somehow, I would go to Eastfield College for year after year, and I would train the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. DEA would be in there. A special agent by a guy named Keith Owens. He heard me speak one time at Texas Western University. I do public speaking. I was responsible for leading a group of children who took someone's life when he was kids, man. Me and 3 buddies skipped school one day. We went to the Foreign Field Mall in Arlington. We ran out of football there with some jackets. My 16-year-old friend shot and killed the guy who tried to stop me. We became the first children in the state of Texas to fall in detention for a kid who was sentenced up to 40 years. I got 12 years. The only reason I didn't get 40 is my mom was financial aid. My co-defendants, they was all tried as adults. One received 75 years, the other received 99 years, went back on appeal and got 25. My 15-year-old friend, he died in a high-speed chase running from the police. I understood that I paid my debt. So, mom got an abusive relationship. No, man, y'all see me every morning. I come through every morning. Y'all see y'all blow at him. Crossing guards blow at him.
You look at the color. All right, so what y'all gonna do, man? I gave y'all the whole podcast, man.
So what's your name on Facebook?
Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Yeah.
All right. See, yo, let me tell you this. Cops love playing good cop, bad cop. That cop right there is talking to him like, oh, yo, what's your name? Oh, okay, cool. So he's thinking that cop cared. This cop right here, he's getting all the shit for the charges.
I wanted to do something one time.
Yo, don't hate on the Jose Cuervo in the back, though.
I just couldn't get no traction on it.
What's that?
I wanted to get like a little book, right? I wanted to get some officer stories and have you guys write a story about what it's like to be a police officer, right? So the name of the book or the project.
Nah, my boy is trying, bro.
It's gonna be called Walk a Mile in My Shoes, right? You get some officers to write what it's like, man. I love y'all. Walk out that door, kiss your family, put their uniform on, and come out here tonight, man, if you they make it back home, man. Then I want some children to write their story about what it's like to grow up in some of the conditions that you guys.
Yo, this cop just saying for no reason. Look at the other cop. Where's the bear mace? Yo, Charleston be having a bear mace. Where that at? Nah, they looking at everywhere. Yo, that little tap right there is like, damn, where the fuck is the dead body?
All right, bud, I'm gonna hold on to this for a sec, okay?
Yes, sir.
I think that's the gun.
Been laying down, wash clean the shoes, put this on, man, drop my son off at work, and I'm getting clean. Don't know if I'm gonna wear the jacket.
It's about to be the end right here.
This jacket don't look pretty, so yeah. Friday, sun shining. Yeah, man, pick baby girl up. We stopped, grab us a bite to eat. Yeah, next thing I gotta know the lights is. Freeze, don't move. We don't run and get shot. We don't reach, we don't pull our pants up. So,
Mr. White, you said you've been talking about all these other gang members, right? That's why they're targeting you, and you're keeping all these weapons, the shiv, the mace, the gun. Do you have any, I don't know.
Man, please, take my handcuffs off. I can show you. I was just telling him, let me show you. I went on World Star. I'm on World Star. That's the World Star.
That nigga's told me he on World Star. Yo, these cops don't be no shit. That nigga told cop he on World Star, gang.
It's over 500. It's probably at 500,000 views, man. Man, please, someone took my. I had to go to the police department, right? August Street, Fort Trade Gangster Trip. I'm a community activist. I'm very vocal against black on black crime. I'm very vocal against the Crips and the Bloods. So, man, I'm always taking a hit. Man, where you at? Pull up. So last week, I went to the police department live on Facebook and said, hey, man, I am being threatened. The police department know me. So it died down. Someone got that video in harms of calling me a snitch, and it says Fort Worth man snitches. This is what the title says. Fort Worth man snitches on Crips and Bloods and drug dealers. So that grabbed so many people's attention. Man, I'm getting threats from.
You can tell he's just waiting until he finished. They'd be like, all right, yeah, that's cool and everything. Great story, thank you, but you going to jail.
All over. My mother called me, man. My wife called me. Man, I can give you the number to a gang unit officer. You can call right now.
So, Mr. White, do you know what unlawful possession of a firearm is?
I understand, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you got drugs in your car and you have a gun.
I understand, yes, sir. The drug was the drug was from last night, man. The gun is that I just left the house. I'm just telling him, man. I just walked out of the house. I understand you guys.
You also just got charged for the assault with a gun.
The threats are just man, please let me show you my phone, bro. I'm not please.
So here, real quick, before these tighten up, because I didn't double lock them, okay? I'm gonna lock them here, then I'm gonna put you in the back of my car, okay? Again, you're still not under arrest. I just gotta make some phone calls and figure out what we're gonna do, okay?
Let me just show you the World Star.
Just have a seat, dude, okay? And I'll come back in a second.
Did they lock him up then? Yeah, look like they did lock him up. Oh, okay. They put him in the back of the car.
Oh, please let me show you.
I'll hear, buddy. 1 second. What do you think?
He was charged with possession of marijuana. Ain't that like a ticket now? Or like a citation? Unlawful carrying a weapon? Oh, I guess in Texas, you could probably have a gun, just not have a gun with drugs in the car. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully, we don't like the animal cruelty stuff, but hopefully, whatever he was arrested for recently, he could solve that expeditiously and also get out of jail. All right. I do think no matter what you think about Charleston White, there is a net positive to him, if you get what I mean. Okay. All right. That was kind of long. Y'all still here with me or y'all tired?